watch out!
The Pokemon Company hasn't been shy about a major aspect in Scarlet and Violet, that being the freedom to play 3 different stories in any order at your own pace throughout the game's open world adventure. We've all speculated about what the 3 stories are, but now we have confirmation from the Pokemon Company itself. To save you the trouble, I'll go ahead and explain what the 3 stories are and everything they entail. I hope you're excited! Let's start with the freshest of the 3 stories. This one is called The Path of Legends. This is the story centered on Titan Pokemon, such as Cloth, the Stony Cliff Titan. Titan Pokemon function similarly to Totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon, as well as noble bosses in Pokemon Legends, meaning they're simply boss battles for the player to overcome. They stand in the way of you and your search for herbs called the Herba Mystica. What they do and why we need them is up for debate, but some speculate that, alongside the Titan Pokemon guarding the herb, we may also see the famed Time Paradox Pokemon that we've been waiting to see. Time will tell. With us on this quest will be Arven, who apparently isn't very good at Pokemon battles, so he needs us to help him in his search. Supposedly, he'll reward us with handmade dishes. I think that would be a lot more enticing if it wasn't for this being a game world where we, as the player, can't actually eat the food. Next, let's talk about what's arguably the most exciting story. This one is called Starfall Street, and it features Team Star, a group of possibly either bullies or just misunderstood folk from your academy. They're known for being pushy with their tactics for recruitment and causing trouble for teachers and students alike. We've already seen the Fire Crew, aka the Shadar Squad, led by Mela. Her outfit, as well as the Star members, will differ depending on the version you're playing. Mela, for instance, wears a different color collar around her neck depending on Scarlet or Violet. The way these segments will take place will be that when you first find the Star Base, the enemy fortress sends a barrage of Pokemon at you for you to defeat specifically with auto battles. It seems this will always be the case. Once you win the auto battles, you can challenge the squad leader's Pokemon as well as their Starmobiles, powered by a mysterious engine Pokemon yet to be named. These boss battles seem to function similarly to Titan Pokemon and traditional battles, so that's pretty neat how many variations of gameplay we'll be having for these stories. And finally, we have the familiar gym challenge, but with a few twists. First off, this story is called Victory Road. Pneumonia, dang it, I'm so over this autocorrect bullshit. Pneumonia is actually the one who will give you the suggestion to join the gym challenge, and with that, you'll be challenging 8 gyms and then the Pokemon League, which is now called the Champion Assessment to fit the school motif. The twists? Well, for one, you can challenge any gym in any order, a first for mainline Pokemon. Secondly, the chairwoman, Geeta, also seems to be the champion, as she's explained to be the most skilled trainer in the league. That's a really cool dynamic. Thirdly, gym challenges are much more involved than any game prior to Scarlet and Violet. This time around, they make us use the open world and typically involve you interacting with the towns and cities as a whole. I'm excited to see what surprises are in store. One such example we already have is finding Sunflora around the town of Artisan. You'll also be finding out about the cultures of the towns and their leaders while performing these gym challenges. For instance, with the Artisan Challenge, you'll learn that the town is full of art connoisseurs, and the Sunflora statues we've been seeing is actually a piece called Surrendering Sunflora, a controversial piece made by the Artisan gym leader, Brassius, who depicted them with somber expressions on their face, raising the debate on what exactly the Sunflora are surrendering to. I've no doubt we'll find the answer by completing the gym challenge. Which story are you most excited to dive into? Personally, I'm digging the cultural aspect of the gym challenge, which is something I totally did not expect since there would otherwise be such a familiar story path. Maybe that's the aspect that intrigues me the most about it. It's something familiar, but completely new and fresh. Let me know your opinions down in the comments, and stick around the channel for more on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet if you want. I've been JotoJohnny. Peace out.